Tyler Perry movie stopped being good a long time ago. The reason he won't hire other writers is because he clings to his mediocre writing to process the abuse he witnessed as a child, and also as an outlet for his repressed queerness. Who said that? Who's in?
I mean, we're going to unpack another situation of Tyler Perry smashing, assaulting another man who's white. And because he's white, they'll be like, oh, it's trying to ruin his career. What a wow. But we're going to get into that. Because it's interesting how he does this and be like, oh, I'm still straight. I mean, you play a woman so well as though you are in your own element. Like, literally, like the struggle of a black woman, like it's like your outlet now. You analyzed Madia because you were getting attached to her, you were becoming Madia, and you were starting to like not like that because people actually saw you as Madia, but you want to keep it like, no, that's a character, but you know deep damn well that you play Madia even off screen. But before we get into that, let's get in that situation that I mentioned about that white guy. And somebody did like a breakdown, which is so interesting. And I think you guys gonna like it.
So Tyler Perry had a problem. Now, first things first, if you don't know Tyler Perry, you know Tyler Perry. Very famous entertainment executive. He did the Medea movies. Anyway, meet Derrick Dixon, a man who's suing Tyler Perry for $260 million. Now, he's suing Tyler Perry for something called quid pro quo. Listen closely. Quid pro quo basically means if you do something for me, I do something for you. But see, a lot of times it's not that simple because there's an unspoken flip side. If you don't do this something for me, who knows what's going to happen to you? Now, let's get a little deeper into the story. Now, this is all alleged, so pretend I'm saying alleged in front of anything. Okay, so Derrick Dixon said, look, he's working at a party, right, as event staff. Tyler Perry's at that party. He said, oh, who that? He goes up to Derrick Dixon and said, hey, you want to be in some movies and stuff? Derrick Dixon said, oh man, this is my big break. Tyler Perry must see something in me. Now, thing is, to the public, Tyler Perry is known as a really nice guy. So Derrick Dixon is just automatically assuming that. So Tyler starts texting him like, hey bro, like you good? Like what's going on? Derrick said, what's going on with me, man? I just be chilling. Tyler Perry said, chilling in your new car. Look outside. Derrick looks outside. Derrick got a new car, courtesy of Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry said, matter of fact, you trying to act, right? Derrick said, yeah. Tyler Perry said, come on my new show. Derrick said, man, this dude is locked in. And suddenly, Tyler Perry start texting a little weird. Like sending a bunch of texts, calling all the time. Derrick like, damn, slow down, broski. And Tyler start coming on a little strong, start getting a little bit inappropriate. Derrick said, okay, let me just ignore this. It's all gonna go away. Tyler said, hey, come to the crib. Derrick said, what? Tyler said, what? You work as event staff, right? Derrick said, yeah. Tyler said, yeah, come to the crib. As event staff, bro. I'm not, come as event staff. So Derrick comes to the crib. Everybody drinking, everybody having a good time. Derrick drinking. Everybody leaves. Derrick about to leave. Tyler says, no, you've been drinking. Derrick says, yeah, that's true. Tyler says, you could just stay at my guest room. You good. So Derrick goes into the guest room. He don't got no pajamas, so he wears his underclothes, goes to sleep. Somebody climbs in the bed next to him. Hello, it's Tyler Perry. And you ain't heard me say it started to get wicked yet. We just getting started. Tyler Perry started grabbing on bro. Derrick gets up. He said, yo, chill out, man. I don't really do that. I don't do that. Tyler says, oh, my fault. Derrick said, all right, bro. Tyler said, all right, bro. I'm catching you. Tyler leaves. Tyler then texts Derrick. This is the next day. Tyler says, look, bro, I got a new show for you. Now, here's where the stakes get raised. Right now, Derrick has got a small part in one of Tyler's smaller shows. After this incident happens, Tyler says, look, I got a bigger show for you in a bigger show. Derrick says, all right, I'll do it. So Derrick Dixon gets a part on Tyler Perry's show called The Oval. Whole time, Tyler Perry's still texting him, saying, see, if my friends do stuff for me, I do stuff for them. Quid pro quo. Remember that. Now let's look at the flip side of quid pro quo. At the end of the season, Derrick Dixon's character, who, side note, is a professional Netflix watcher who would do anything for money, that's his character gets pew, 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 right? Derrick says, yo, Tyler, my character's just gone like that. Tyler says, well, he's not gone just yet. Who knows? Next season he could come back. But remember, I do things for people that do stuff for me. Mind you, whole time Tyler Perry is texting Derrick very inappropriate things. So Derrick knew what he wanted. Derrick said, Tyler, you tripping. Watch out. Tyler says, oh, perhaps I said too much. What if I give you another show, Derrick? See, Derrick had a show idea that he wanted produced. Tyler Perry said, I can do that for you. Come to my house and we can discuss the finer details. And here's where things start to get wicked. Derrick pulls up to Tyler Perry's crib. Tyler Perry said, okay, let's talk about us. Derrick said, now let's talk about the show. You bugging. But Derrick is saying this in a nice way, not my aggressive ass tone. Tyler's like, bro, come on. Like, why you always trying to talk about show stuff? Derrick says, you know what? It's getting late. Tyler says, all right, you right. You can stay in the guest room again. Tyler Perry then suddenly grabs Derrick and starts pulling things off, getting very aggressive. Derrick is telling him, no, chill. Tyler keeps going. Derrick says, you know what? Dang, I'm too hungry. Tyler says, all right, we can get some food. Tyler and Derrick eat. Derrick rushes to the guest room, tries to lock the door, but there's no lock. So Derrick goes into the bathroom and locks the door. Derrick goes home. Tyler Perry starts messaging him like, dang, we got pretty lit last night. Derrick don't respond. Tyler probably at this point knows, oh, dang, I messed up. So people start messaging Derrick saying, ooh, you just got a raise, man. You just got a raise. Your character coming back. We paying you so much more. Derrick not responding. Tyler then says to Derrick, look, I just started talks on your new show. Your new show is getting picked up. You want to start it or not? Derrick says, damn, yeah, I do want to start the show. So he starts messaging Tyler back. Derrick says his plan was to start the show, make the show get super popular, have enough power, so then he could snitch on Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry never starts the show, though. Derrick is still playing his character in Tyler Perry's show, The Oval. He keeps asking Tyler, dude, when's my show starting? Tyler's avoiding the subject, but the whole time he's still being very inappropriate towards Derrick. Eventually, Tyler says, look, Netflix not starting your show. So Derrick says, okay, cool, I'm suing you. And here we are today. Now, usually how these things go, it's a battle of public opinion. What you think matters a lot. If you don't like Tyler Perry, you stop watching his shows. Tyler Perry loses a lot of money. So Derrick and his lawyers release text messages of Tyler Perry basically supporting Derrick's claim. Tyler Perry looks very aggressive. Tyler Perry's response to all this is, this is a scam. Tyler Perry basically saying, I'm rich, Derrick knows I'm rich, Derrick wants my money. So depending on what everybody thinks, if everybody's thinking, no, Tyler Perry did it, then Tyler Perry might settle with Derrick and his lawyers, maybe give him $100 million, depending on how much evidence that Derrick has. They might take it to trial, they might take the settlement. Who knows? We're just gonna have to wait and see. But at the end of the
I mean, this is how you tell a story, okay? I was interested in that version of how you tell a story. Clear body action, body language, everything, like you're comfortable with yourself, you're self-zoned, like you are telling it like you're telling a friend. You know, you're so chilled, you're not nervous, you know, you just building kind of, okay, you get my point. But to get to what the story is about, I think this guy is telling the truth. Never mind him being white. He wanted him white. So if he wanted a black man, he would have went for a black man. There's a reason why he did a white man. Okay, guys. So why would he lie about such a thing? He's been violated. Okay, and I imagine the trauma that he goes through. And imagine that what goes on in that Hollywood industry. Everybody been knowing who Tyler is. I mean Tyler Perry, who he is. I'm sure he's gonna write a movie about him and the love that can't be. You know, he does this because his own life has been an entire experiment. You know, the love, two black men falling in love with each other, and this, and he wants him this, but he cannot act on it because he's never been with men. Can imagine that scenario. But let me know what you think. Let me know your thoughts. I'm looking forward to that one.